there's certain kind of seaweed that just looks amazing and awesome, you want a picture. And then there's other kinds of seaweed that just looks like an old man's hairy back. Living on the coast, there's a lot of beaches, but I think this one here at Beachy Head is my favourite that I know of. It's got everything. It's got sand, it's got stones, it's got rocks, it's got pebbles, it's got small pebbles, it's got big pebbles, it's got seaweed, it's got water. Well, of course it's got water, it's a beach, but you know, rock pools and rocky sections, and then even more rocky sections, and then beautiful sunlight hitting it, and most importantly, there's just no one about. Perfect. So the plan is this afternoon, I've got half an hour, 3/4 of an hour before sunset, and I'm wandering around to the lighthouse because the sun shall be setting kind of behind it, to the side slightly. Well, we'll find out exactly when we get there. But last time I came down here, the weather wasn't playing ball, regardless of the lighthouse shot I did. I liked the shot, but I wanted to come back again. So this afternoon, on this cold, blustery day, we're wandering across these rocks. I'm going to go and shoot that lighthouse again. This time, try something different, hopefully, anyway. We'll see with what we have to work with when we get there. Yes. Just walking along towards the lighthouse here, and we're getting this beautiful sunset coming down over here, but over this way it's really lighting up these rocks. You can just, it's licking the tops of these rocks, reflecting off the clouds in the background over the sea, and then it's like a decorative piece is the moon on top. So I want to get a shot. Okay, what I want to do with this shot, Sigma 70 to 200, I'm at about 100 mil, no, 135 it says, zoomed in, portrait, moon at the top, nice layer of clouds with that reddy purpley colour going on, blue sea, and then the rocks with the light licking the top of the rocks. While I'm packing up, I forgot to mention that I didn't need any ND filters because it's quite well balanced, that scene, and I didn't use a polarizer because I wanted the reflections, and you know, I couldn't be bothered to get it out and stuff, faff around. That was just a quick shot there. Found my composition, and it involves that lighthouse, it involves this beautiful sunset, it involves this shoreline here as a nice foreground interest, and what we have these rocks around us here with all the seaweed on, but they get quite jaggedy, and they're going in this direction out towards the sea, out towards the sunset actually. And this is the low tide at the moment, and it's slowly going to start filling back up towards me, but because of the direction and the kind of the straight jaggedness of this shoreline here, really makes for a nice foreground interest. And then we can see behind the foreground here, it's sweeping round towards the lighthouse. So that's the idea. Let's see if we can make it happen. Okay, I'm going to talk you through the composition. So, after my faffing around with what to do, I am zoomed in at 24mm, landscape orientation. In the foreground I have these rocks, jaggedy kind of shoreline going into the sea, out into the distance there, and then that's bringing our eye round to the right and then back to the left as we follow the shoreline to the lighthouse, and then over in the left top corner above the sea we got this beautiful sunset. F8, 1/5 of a second at the moment, and I'm going to put an ND hard grad on and I'll show you what difference that makes to the sky. Line it up, that's lined horizontal. So now that's the setup, and now we just got to wait and step away as the light changes and enjoy this beautiful evening. I've just changed my composition slightly because I wasn't quite happy with the way these rocks in the foreground were entering the bottom of the shot, so I'll come back a bit more just so it feels more natural to the eyes there, and we get a bit more of it coming out towards the sea, and then also a bit more of this shoreline as it curves around. And now that the sun's gone down, oh my, this is a beautiful evening, and it's just reflecting off the sea there beautifully. And because the sea's so calm, I don't need a fast shutter speed, just over a second shutter speed, and that's just enough to really calm that water. Oh, beautiful. It is pretty much half an hour after sunset, and I mean it's still beautiful looking. Let's go this way so you can see my face. It's still beautiful looking, but I think the peak light has passed already. So I think I'm just going to set up, slowly head back, and enjoy my evening, because this has been beautiful. Really put me in a good peace of mind, you know, coming out here and just enjoying this and concentrating on taking the pictures. You forget about all the other worries that you might have and just enjoying this beautiful world. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more of my adventures with photography, if you can call them that, or just my ramblings with a sensor, then subscribe, thumbs up please. Give us a comment. What did you think of today's vlog? Did you enjoy it? I know I did. And I will see you next time. Ciao for now.